Hello, welcome to our very first edition of Workforce Watercooler from the South Central Workforce Development Board. My name is Leslie. Joining me, we have Brian and John. We all work for the board, and we want to give you a very short preview as to what's going on with the board, what is coming up with the board. And imagine, if you will, we're standing around a water cooler having a discussion. That's what this program is. It's a very short segment, but hopefully something that you'll find to be very informative. And we will start with John Swords, our president and CEO. John, you are on.
All right. Well, thank you, Leslie. I appreciate the introduction. Excited to kick this off. Yeah, so one thing I want to just announce is that on July 24th and 25th, we're going to be hosting a group of female soldiers, approximately 15 from Fort Campbell. One of the things that we do as a board is we try to host tours of Fort Campbell soldiers over to our region to, let them know about not only our work opportunities, but just about the quality of life we enjoy. And we try to plant seeds and create conditions so that they can get to know us, and hopefully we can recruit them when it's their time to come out of the military.
Well, and coming up to see a place and visit a place is completely different than looking at pictures online.
Yeah, I mean, seeing is believing, and really what you're trying to do is facilitate personal and professional relationships and networks, and because that's how you're going to recruit people at the end of the day is if they can develop that while they're over here, and that's what we try to facilitate as a board. Then we reap the benefits of that when the time comes.
And where are some of the places they're going to be going?
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be visiting Lost River. They're gonna zip line there. They're gonna go to the Corvette Museum. They're catching a Hot Rods game. They're gonna visit Cheney's, and they're gonna do the yoga and salt cave tour.
Sounds like a packed weekend.
Very packed, yeah.
Well, it sounds like a good introduction to Bowling Green. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
We're excited about it.
Moving on, this is what I'm going to tell you about. It's Commonwealth Coders, and what Commonwealth Coders is a 16-week intensive training program for web development and coding. And we had a pilot program in the spring, and it's been incredibly successful. And that showed us that this kind of training, intensive training, it's almost like a boot camp. It really does work. The majority of those graduates already have jobs, and some of them had jobs before they even graduated. And the average starting salary for a web developer or a junior web developer in Kentucky is about $68,000.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow.
So we all might want to think about joining this program.
So wait a minute, you're telling me that this is an opportunity for folks. Do I have to have like a tech degree to get into this? Is this like after I get an undergrad degree, or how much tech skills do I need to have?
No, you can walk in. We have high school graduates, people who have completed their GED. The big criteria that I've heard from Justin Browning, and he's with BC Skills. BC Skills Development Academy. They are our training provider. He said the biggest criteria that he looks for when accepting a candidate is tenacity, is hunger, is passion, a desire to learn. And I've also heard that algebra skills are a plus, but this last group, we had people with absolutely no computer experience, and we had people with some, but they through this program, we're able to elevate everyone up to that junior web developer level.
Wow.
And CommonwealthCoders.com, that is where you apply. And classes start August 11th. We still have some openings, but they're going fast, guys.
Yeah, we had a good mix of male female. I think it was 50-50. We're really proud of that. And what I love about the program is there's a little bit of left brain, right brain going on. I mean, you got to have a little bit of that analytical skills that comes with knowing algebra and how to do algebra, basic algebra. But there's a completely creative side that comes along with website development and picking your colors and your screen, in your colors and your images and what you're trying to convey. So it's really fun to watch these folks, do both at the same time. And
there are funding options available. If someone qualifies through the National Dislocated Worker Grant, through WIOA funding, we may be able to help them, partake in this program with no out-of-cost expense.
Wow.
Which makes it even more amazing. So I'm sorry, Brian, you're gonna have to follow that.
Okay. Well, I don't have a quick way to make $60,000 or more, but I'm excited about stuff that we're doing around here that's very near and dear to my heart, and that's helping new Americans, which are refugees and immigrant neighbors in our community, which is one of our focus populations that our board provides services to. We're looking for opportunities for them to get good jobs here locally and opportunities for advancement. My wife is an immigrant to the U.S. My mother was an immigrant to the U.S. It's a very common, American story, but it's hard to remember exactly what it might have been like for our parents or grandparents sometimes. But it's a crash course, right, in getting acclimated to U.S. culture, but getting a job and figuring out a career. There's just a lot of great work going on, and so I'm working with a group of community partners that are always working behind the scenes hard and tirelessly to try to create opportunities for our new American friends. And some companies are doing, better at this than others, and some are very curious at how they can get better. So we're just trying to collect information, pitch some potential strategies out there, and kind of see what these companies and employers are interested in. Because I'll tell you this, if we can figure it out and we can make it work, word of mouth will spread. And they'll tell their friends, they'll tell their family, and just like any of us would about, an exciting opportunity like Commonwealth Coders, about how it's working. So it won't just be the pay that gets them excited. It'll be the company culture. It'll be the support that they know that they have and the level of comfort they have. And, if they can get jobs more locally, a lot of our, like I said, neighbors have to work outside of our region, but if they can get a job here locally, then that just puts more family time into their bank. And I know that they should be excited about that. So we're really, really looking to move that really big needle and help our employers and help our job seekers connect to local opportunities.
Absolutely. And that would be a huge gain for Bowling Green and for Warren County, because we do have a significant population of new Americans. And if they're able to find jobs in Bowling Green and Warren County, I mean, that's life-changing for them in a lot of different ways.
Absolutely. And it can have generational effects. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So to review, we've discussed just 3. We have so many more things going on. We had to each just pick one thing. So to review, we covered the USO Female Soldiers Day Out, which is coming up, and that is to encourage those soldiers who will be transitioning out of the military to move to Bowling Green, to work in Bowling Green and Warren County. Then we talked about Commonwealth Coders, the 16-week training program, CommonwealthCoders.com. That's where you can find more information and apply. And then we also discussed international efforts how we're working to increase the number of new Americans who are working in Bowling Green and Warren County. So what parting words of wisdom do you have, guys?
All right, Leslie, more than Bowling Green and Warren County, regional. I mean, we're across the region for new Americans and female workers. So I would just
yes, that's true. That's a good point. Thank you. I'm glad your parting word was correcting me. It shows everyone that I'm not quite perfect. No, but I appreciate it. No, very good, very good. Brian?
We got a lot of exciting stuff. I mean, there's reasons to live here, there's reasons to work here, there's reasons to play here, and those of us that call South Central Kentucky home know what that means, and we definitely want to make our community stronger. So this board is very active in trying to pull together the resources and do the right thing and be good stewards with the resources that we have, and put people to work and expand that opportunity and motivate other people to see how they should be jumping into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if I Leslie, if I could, I mean, if you're an employer, I just want you to know we are working very, very hard on your behalf to try to address, some of the talent shortfalls that you've got, and so trying to marry up the right job seeker, the right folks to your opportunities is what we do, and we're working very hard at that.
Very, very good point. And I might add, on our website, which is southcentralworkforce.com, we have a tab for employers. So if you are a business watching this, you can go to that tab, fill out an interest form, and we will be contacting you within the next business day to see how we can help you. That's one of the things we're here for. We're here for job seekers. We're also here for employers. So I think we did good.
All right.
I think it's a keeper. We are planning on doing these episodes every week so we can keep you up to date on what's happening in workforce, at least 3 big things every week. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.